Hey guys, it's Madison. Thanks for joining me in this faithful home. I'm super excited because I'm sitting inside the chicken coop. This has been a long-awaited video for you guys. The project is coming along quite nicely and I'm excited to apparently not introduce you to Nugget. Come here, Nugget. Hey. Let's take you through this coop. I'm excited to show you how we built it, how we used a ton of reclaimed wood and materials to do this project, and introduce you to the girls and also Nugget. This is our rooster. We have now determined we have a rooster. We have 11 chickens and 1 rooster. All of them have survived so far. They're almost 7 weeks old, and I'm excited to show you this coop that's right behind me. I like the bracer. I'm dying that I did that. It's such a Madison thing to do too. Like, couldn't even plan it any better if I tried. Dude, that looks cool. It's like I planned it. I mean, I roughly made them the same size. I eyeballed it. There was a line on the saw that I just kind of lined up the edge to, and if I lined it up on the edge on every single one, it was the same. And yes, this one's a perfect fit as well. Sorry.
Straight across.
Well, you were looking straight at it, like...
I meant straight across from that one.
Oh,
Words how I meant it.
yeah, totally. I was so confident in that.
Check you
Dude, that's awesome! All right, so where we're sitting at now is their run. So every chicken house needs to have a coop and a run. Even if you're doing like free range chickens, we are gonna do like a combo. So this run is not completely done, but I did wanna get this video out for you guys. So this run will be completely enclosed so that no predators can get in. And then on top of that, extra security and warmth at night, they will go into this coop to sleep. So I'll take you around this run first. It is 12 foot by 12 foot, and then the coop itself is 6 foot by 6 foot, and then it has another 6 foot by 6 foot opening down below. We have it blocked off right now just because the girls are little and they don't need as much room right now. Everything that we used in this project is actually made out of reclaimed material. There is only a few things that we purchased brand new. So these doors, or these walls you see here, are actually doors. So this door, you can see the glass, we turned it on its side. We still even have the original hardware, which is such a cool detail for this coop. These came from our pastor's farm. So his wife and him said that we could go through their old barn that had collapsed, and whatever we wanted to get out of there, we could use for this project. And so I ended up finding 4 doors that were perfect for it. Then this wood up here is some barn wood straight from the barn itself. I pulled it off of the side. And then a lot of the rest of like the run and everything and all the structure is made from scrap wood that was here at camp. So all in all with this project, the only things I had to buy new were the fencing. So I decided to use a welded wire, or like a small welded wire, and this is 1/2 inch squares. That way it is the most secure for our girls if they're in their run and we are like at work and we don't want them to be exposed to any predators. I didn't want to go chicken wire because like snakes and things could get in a lot easier, so we picked welded wire. That's brand new, and I think we had to do like maybe a couple 2x4s for the rafters, but other than that, everything is used. So this whole entire project only cost around maybe like $300 to do this entire thing, which is insane. So I'm very thankful that we were able to reuse what we had, the materials that we already had here at camp and our pastor's house, and just be able to repurpose it and give it a new life instead of going out and spending thousands of dollars on material, which is what I would have had to do to build a structure this size. Oh, and you can see here the roof. I forgot to mention this green roofing was at camp as well, and it actually matches with the garden beds that are just outside of here. I used like the same roofing material as the roof for the chicken coop.
It's not nice. This isn't my tape measure.
It's David's.
Oh.
It has signatures on it to prove.
he would do the same thing to me.
So like I mentioned, virtually everything here is reclaimed material, and I absolutely love how this project turned out. Basically, I just designed it in my head, and as we built it and needed to add more layers to it, I just kind of rolled with the punches. Here's their little door that they can get into their coop for now. And then later on, my parents actually bought us an omelet automatic door, which I'll be super excited to film a video for you guys on. This is a view of the coop from the inside, and I'll show you through the other door. We have some roosting bars up at the top, and their food and water. And then those blocked areas will be when they get to lay their eggs. All right, so like I mentioned, this project isn't all the way completed, but I wanted to get it for you guys. So I will show you kind of the top, what we are looking at right now. I put this tarp down for them for like when it rains, and it gives them a little sunshine within their run. But we will eventually get to put welded wire all the way across here so that it's secure. And then I built this door so that we can get into it to check on them and play with them. Let me take you around to the back to show you how we can get into the coop to clean it out, feed them, and whatever we need to do. So when you come along here, this is the back side. This is another one of those doors that I was telling you about, and I absolutely love all the character and detail this coop has. So right here, you can see I have added these locks and carabiners because predators are very smart and they know how to get into things. So we have 2 carabiners, and then at the bottom we have the 2 hinges. We will open this up and show you guys the best part about this coop. This entire door folds down. How cool is that, guys? So let me turn it around and show you what we got. All right, so one thing I love about how I designed this house is that this door gets to fold down all the way, leaving us an open access to the entire coop. Now, I did add this like kind of blocker for now. This actually was the lid to our brooder when the chicks were very little. But if we need to clean it, which we already have, and we didn't have to take that out, we could easily unscrew that. This is going into the coop. See, some of the girls wanted to come hang out with us as well. But we have this very large opening, which allows us access to do whatever we need to do to help the girls out. And then they get their own window to look out, which is really cool. And like I showed you just a little bit ago, they have their roosting bars. There are 2 of them in here. We made sure to add some good ventilation up there, and as well as this side. I'll show you over here. Here we have their air hole ventilation. This will help keep it nice and controlled with the weather. And the girls absolutely love it in here. They have so much space to run around. Their water is set up on this block so that they don't make as big of a mess. And then like I had mentioned just a bit ago, these 2 openings actually lead to their nesting boxes, which I will take you outside and show you. I do need to change this design just a little bit because this is flat and water is actually beating up on it. So I will make it at an angle. But this is what their nesting box is going to look like. So from the outside, I'll be able to open it up on hinges, and then we will easily be able to reach in and grab their eggs as they are laying them. But for now, we have it closed off because they are only like 6.5 weeks old, and they don't need to be in there and pooping in it.
You have to go through 2 panels.
Oh, that's right.
That's what I was saying. It's like, now you actually have leverage.
And it's on video. We might have to take it out.
All right.
All right.
Okay, hear me out. Okay.
This is where you put the disclaimer and the...
Oh, I didn't think that one through. Oh no.
On the bright side, this looks good.
You need a ladder. Yes, this is...
I'm a jump.
No!
I was like 6 feet.
Break your leg!
I'm a jump. Tuck and roll.
No!
Yeah. Well, I gotta still screw it in.
Oh my god. No.
Want to? Here. We're gonna... Here, just... Okay.
Help her at the end. Help her grab the end.
She was committed, so I had to see it through.
I was gonna make it.
Oh my gosh.
We'll just leave that like that. We'll just.
Oh my gosh.
You're good. You're good. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. Knees.
Oh, we did it. So the nesting box is conveniently located on the outside, so when they do start laying at about 18 to 20 weeks, we can get the eggs straight from here and not have to go inside their coop at all, which is super nice, but it allows them 3 different spots to lay their eggs, which I think is great. I did mention that I'm going to make it at an angle and probably add a roofing, sort of like how we have the roofing there, because I realized the flat, even though we have roofing kind of overhanging a little bit, still gets wet in the rain, and so that's fine. Like I had mentioned, I am literally just kind of winging this design as I go. There was no specific plan. This is kind of just all in my head, but even for it being all in my head, this is exactly what I was going for. We have 11 chickens and 1 rooster, hens and a rooster. They're all chickens. If you want to know about chicken math, guys, David and I originally said we were going to get 4 chickens. That was like what we wanted to start out, test the waters. We'd never had animals before. 4 quickly turned into 12 because we said 4, then we agreed on 7, assuming a few would probably die. And then the website that I wanted to order, Murray McMurray, I thought their limit was 10 per order. It really wasn't, but I ended up ordering 10. David agreed to 10, so it was okay. And then they sent me a free one, and then they misjudged how many they were gonna have on like one of the types. So instead of sending me that, they sent me 2 in a replacement. So we ended up with 12. Chicken math at its finest. All right, so I thought I was gonna be able to introduce the ladies to you, but they all decided to go inside for whatever reason. I don't understand chicken logic. They come out here and they enjoy it, but then they all rush inside as soon as I come in. It makes no sense. So I will just kind of tell you their names and then hopefully try to get some clips of who they are to go with it. But we have Nugget is our rooster. You saw him a little bit earlier. The white one with like the gray speckled feathers is 𝐅𝐫𝐫. We have Dolly, Nugget, Peep, Claire, Florence, Henrietta, Reese's Cup, Cocoa Puff, and 2 more that haven't been named yet. So these are all the ladies. I think 𝐅𝐫𝐫 is trying to make her appearance. That is 𝐅𝐫𝐫 right there. David named 𝐅𝐫𝐫 because R.I.P. 𝐅𝐵𝐫, and she was very, very silver when she was first hatched. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to show you every single one of them. Also, we're not 100% sure which ones are which. I bought a few varieties of chickens, and I honestly have no clue who is who. Let me pull up my phone and I'll tell you what we got. Well, as they're coming out, this beautiful black one right here is Florence, and then the one trying to peep out after her is, we're gonna name her Reese's. We don't really have a name. Matt's supposed to name her and he hasn't yet. And there's another one that just looks like her, and her name's Cocoa Puff, so we thought Reese's and Cocoa Puff worked together. Come on. Come on. Or not. Okay, bye. Oh, hello. This little one right here is Runt. I forgot about Runt. Okay, so Runt was like the smallest of the group when we got our order, and the name stuck. And actually, Runt was the first one to try to escape the run when we let them out. She flew up the 4 feet like super quick, so we were pretty surprised by that. Okay, I found the email. So according to our email of what I ordered, we ordered 3 Americanas because I really want some Easter eggers, the ones that lay those pretty colored eggs. I ordered a Buff Orpington, but they didn't have any, so they sent me 2 New Hampshire Reds. We're thinking those are Dolly and Claire, possibly. Then I ordered 2 Rhode Island Reds, 1 Silver Laced Wyandotte, 1 Colombian Wyandotte, 1 Red Leghorn, 1 Brown Leghorn. We got a free surprise chick. I have 0 idea of what type goes with which chicken, but they're really pretty. So that's all that matters. And in hopefully like 12 weeks, they're gonna give us eggs. So it'll be worth it. But yeah, there's the first look at this coop. I know you guys have been waiting for this video. I've been waiting to post it, to get out here when it was nice and actually film this kind of reveal video. So super excited about it. Make sure that you are checking back week to week for more video updates on the girls and gardening, crafting, DIY projects, talking about being a Christian, anything like that. If you are interested in any of that, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button so you feel welcomed into this faithful home with me. And then make sure you hop on over to my Instagram at This Faithful Home, because I will start uploading more videos and pictures of these girls and the coop now that the official launch is live. So if you want an influx of cute chickens, go hop on over there and give me a follow. And remember, I post videos every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern, so I'll check back with you guys next week for another video. Bye guys, I'm gonna go play with some chickens.